Well, here we are in the kitchen again. We're cooking the alphabet. We still have some letters to cover. Now, I know we've gone through the alphabet once already, but I thought maybe we'd revisit some of the letters and find some new things to make. And what we're going to do today is, believe it or not, it's grilled lettuce. It's a grilled salad. I know it sounds funny, but it's really, really good. And we're also going to use some eggplant, plus some other veggies. Now, I have a whole bunch of vegetables fresh from the garden right inside here. So we're going to use all these today. And we're going to make a base. What we're going to do is we're going to cook them down and make a base, and then we can think of some other things to do with it. So we're going to start out with eggplant. We've got a couple eggplants, some zucchini, and I know we have bundles and bundles of zucchini to use up, some pepper from the garden, an onion, and of course some tomatoes. This is what we're going to be using when we make our eggplant paprikash, is what it's called. Nice funny name, huh? So what we're going to do is, back on the stove, you're going to put in the skillet. We're going to put a little bit of water today. We're not going to use any oil. We're just going to put some water and salt and pepper and a little bit of paprika. Now, I use the smoked paprika, which I like a lot. It gives it a little smokier flavor. If you choose to, you can add a little bit of chicken stock to it if you want to. If you want to make it completely vegetarian, just leave out the chicken stock and put the water in and get it to a nice simmer. And then you're going to add your onion. We're going to cook this up first. We're going to cut this in chunks, and we're going to cook it for about 5 minutes till it gets nice and soft. And don't forget, we're going to have all those other spices in there too, and that's going to bubble away. And while that's bubbling, I want you to cut up a little bit of zucchini. I want you to peel and cut up some eggplant. Now, you notice how small these are. The smaller, the better. As they get a little larger, the skin gets tough and they're a little bit bitter. So cut up an eggplant, some green pepper. If you want a little bit of spice to it, you can add a little bit of a hot pepper to it if you like. You can add mushrooms if you choose. And we're going to cook that down first. You're going to cook it probably about 10 minutes at least. You're going to cook it and get it all nice and soft. And then what I added, I bought a jar of peppers and sauce. Now, you don't have to do that. If you have tomato sauce, just use that. I happen to have this in the cupboard, so I used just peppers, green peppers, already cooked in a nice sauce. So I just added a jar of this. You could choose a jar of just diced tomatoes would be fine, maybe some tomato paste. Anyhow, any way you want to thicken it up a little bit. So you're going to thicken that up, and then just near the end, I want you to cut up a few tomatoes, because we like to use up some of our fresh tomatoes, and they're really good and healthy for us too. So cook those up a while. So about 20 minutes, you're going to cook and stir on the stove, and you're just going to keep adding some, salt, pepper, a little more paprika, maybe chili powder. It's actually to your taste, so I would take a spoon and taste it a little bit, and maybe add and subtract I guess I can't subtract, huh? We're going to add a few things to it. So don't forget, we're going to have your eggplant, your zucchini, your peppers, your onions, and of course your tomatoes. And that's going to cook down until you get a sauce like this. And I'll get a spoon out to show you. I've got a fork here. Now look at this. Look how nice and saucy it is. Look at that. Oh, it's delicious just as is. This is and if you're a Weight Watcher, which my Weight Watcher friends I hope are watching, 0 points. There's no points in this. It's excellent. It's healthy. It's good. Now, I said before, maybe we could find a few things to do with it. Well, here's what I chose to do, and I did try it out already today. I added a little bit of sour cream to it. I added a tablespoon of sour cream, stirred it around. Delicious. Excellent. And if you're really making a true paprikash with chicken and things, you can add the sour cream to it. Another thing you can add to it is feta cheese. Now, what will you do with it then? Well, you could freeze it like this. You can use this as a sauce over spaghetti, over tortellini, over rice. If you choose to, you could cook some chicken right in here, or I was even thinking some cut up sausage would be good. It's up to you, however you want to make it. But as this, I love it just like this. Again, it's 0. It's healthy. It's fresh from the garden. It couldn't be better for you. So the eggplant paprikash, and again, you can add some mushrooms. You could probably add potatoes, carrots, things like that, whatever you happen to have. It's a good way to use them up. So there's our paprikash. Second thing, a grilled salad. How silly does that sound? I couldn't believe it either, and I just had to try it when I heard about the recipe. You take romaine lettuce, and romaine is the long kind like this. It comes in a stalk like this. Now this is what I started with. I cut it straight down the middle, opened it up, and right on top, I drizzled. Now, I use the Omega Plus, but you can use the olive oil. Sprinkle that on. And then my all-time favorite vinegar. I love the balsamic. You can see it's getting low. I better go to the store. Sprinkle on your balsamic vinegar, salt and pepper. Take it out to the grill. put it down, just 5 minutes. Flip it over a little bit on the other side, and look what you come out with. Look at that. It is delicious. I'm telling you, it's the best salad. And of course, when I brought it in, I just didn't want to eat it just plain like that. So I took some fresh Parmesan cheese. Now, fresh this is not the kind in the green box. If you have that kind, throw it on. There's a lot of filler in that and a lot of salt. You're better off buying a hunk of real Parmesan cheese. Just grate it down as you need it. Keep it in the fridge in a baggie. Use the fresh Parmesan cheese. Sprinkle right on top of your lettuce. And I am telling you, it is the best salad I've ever had. And I think if you go out to some fancy restaurant, you're going to pay top dollar for grilled salad, right? So just cut it up. And it is so tasty. I wish I could let you taste it because it is so good. It has a smoky flavor from the grill. It has a sweet from the cheese a little bit. It has the vinegar. It's excellent. Honestly, I'm telling you, you're going to be using that grill in grilling salad. And you tell your friends, oh yeah, I grilled up my salad today. Excellent, excellent. Really, really good. I think you'll enjoy it. Give it a try. So, G was for grilled lettuce. E was for the eggplant paprikash. All healthy, good for you. All really easy to make. I made those all in a minute, probably about 30 minutes. 30, 35 minutes. I was completely finished. And again, put the sour cream in if you choose. Put it over chicken. Put it over rice. However you want to, to make it. It's just really good. And use your vegetable garden. Use the roadside stand. Purchase things, bring them home, clean them up, and let your imagination be your guide. So, and as always, happy, healthy eating. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you like it. And I'll be back soon with another recipe for you to try.